Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And honestly, I'm not even gonna pretend that I do my makeup because it's summer and it's hot as balls. Actively sweating every single moment of the day, even when I'm inside. So I work from home. I don't really leave the house, and when I do, I don't really intend on wearing makeup because it's really hot. So this makeup tutorial is honestly what I'd actually wear if I were to go out during the summer and do my makeup. It's funny because out of all my friends, I'm like the actual blogger and I'm the only one that doesn't wear makeup. Like, I'll maybe put some lip gloss in or draw my brows maybe if I'm feeling like it. I really have no intention of wearing makeup in this heat. It really makes no sense. Everything is sweating and everything is becoming a heat rash in my body. So yeah, it is what it is. So anyways, if you wanna catch up and do makeup with me, then just keep watching. Okay, so I pushed my crazy hair back. I recently got a new haircut, and as you can tell, it's a different style, and I'm slowly getting used to it as well, to the pink. But so far I do like it. It's just, honestly, I should have thought this through of getting bangs in the summer, and also for some reason I decided to let them stay longer so they're always in my eyes and in my face. It's been a struggle. Anywho, I'm gonna be doing my brows as per usual. I will be using the NYX Brow Glue. Should I wear glue even though I'm staying home? Yes, because I love how it looks. I love how it tames my thick brows. I'll be using the Sephora pencil in medium brown, and you know the deal, it's the same as usual. I have a genuine concern that most of my makeup is expired since I haven't bought anything new or I haven't used it in such a long time. Honestly, this smells a little funny, so I think I should probably maybe throw this away. I'm gonna prep my eyes with the Kosas concealer while I wait for my brows to dry. Okay, since my brows are still a bit wet, I'm gonna get started with the eyes, and as per fucking usual, I will use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. As much as I want to do colorful things, I always go back to neutrals. I always go back to the staples, and no matter how many palettes I have, this is the palette that I will always go back to. This is the only investment I've ever really done that has been worth my time, because I've been constantly reusing no matter what every time I want to go out. So this will be pretty straightforward. I will create very neutral look and I will walk you through that. I'll put like the shade names just to make this go by faster, but it will be very neutral at the top, and my vision is to do like a pop of color at the bottom just to make it a little bit more summery and not keep it that neutral. Anytime that I actually do wear makeup, I don't wear glasses, so I feel like that will really make my eyes pop and the makeup as well. So that's what will happen as we go through this. So as per usual, I do like to take the darkest shade, cat eye it so that it elongates my eyes. Right after that, I'm just gonna use the shade Bronze, which is just a typical gold shade, but it's just very beautiful. Yeah, I just felt like you guys couldn't really appreciate the makeup so far away, but this is what it's looking like now. And I do really like this shade because it's kind of like Jamie Page calls it, like a mature metallic, where it's not so intense to the eye, but it really, maybe in the camera it doesn't flash through, but it looks really nice. And it's very sultry as well, which is usually what I go for when I do go out. But the one sassy thing I do want to add is adding like a crease glitter line so that it pops a little more. Like I said, it's so mature that maybe it needs a little more light to it. So I will take the Pretty Rich palette from Too Faced, and I'm gonna add the shade Fluent in Diamonds, which is also an extra intense gold shade, and I'm gonna line that through the cut crease. And see how that added just a little sass to it? I really like it. I think I'm gonna be using in the inner corner the same highlighter that I'm gonna use for the face, so I'm just gonna let that wait for a second. I will finish off my brows and then we'll get to the face. Okay, and for the face and the concealer, I'm gonna be using the Bite Beauty Changemaker foundation, and like I said, I'm gonna use the Kosas concealer. These are honestly my go-to lately when I'm doing my makeup. It's either this or the Rare Beauty liquid foundation, like the first one that they came out with. I do like this because it's not heavy. My face really absorbs the product. If it melts off, it's not too obvious at least. And I really like that the Kosas concealer has like a very natural shade for me, and it's also not too heavy, very natural looking. It just flows with what I'm going for, which is very low maintenance makeup. I'm gonna put this on my face. I will also put on the Tower 28 bronzer, the newest one that they came out with, the Sculpting, which is not the bronzy glowy one, but the regular quote-unquote matte one, which is more natural. And I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty liquid blush in Love and just roll with that. I know that these are a lot of creams, but I will set them because, like I said, everything is so freaking hot. Honestly, I would suggest you to use powders in this case, but my face is so dry that powder is not typically my go-to. And in my defense, I am in my house and I have a fan right straight to my face right now, so this is what I'm going for. If I were to go out, I would most likely at least switch the bronzer. I wouldn't really care for this because this shit stays on your face forever. Like, I've tested it a million times. This one I haven't, so I would probably use a different bronzer, probably the Wet n Wild bronzer that I always like. I'll leave it in the description box, but that would be the only thing I would switch out of all these things. But yeah. So if you notice with this foundation, it doesn't have a lot of coverage. My scarred pimples still show up. It's not really heavy at all. It has a natural finish. I do quite enjoy this. What I want the most out of my foundations isn't typically coverage. It's more radiance. So if you look at my face, it looks like I've slept a lot, and that's usually what I'm going for. And I also feel like this lies way better with powder when it's so light. It's not gonna cake up for me. So the lighter I can go if I'm going to be outside in humidity and heat, the better it is for me. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this bronzer would 100% melt off my face, but look at how pretty it lays on the skin. It has definitely become one of my favorite things to wear if I do at any point, because it just looks so natural, and it just like, it gets absorbed so beautifully on the skin, and it just looks so natural. I just look naturally tanned. It just, this feels like therapy right now. Now I'm going to use the Lottie London Shimmer Squad palette, and I'm going to use this goldeny shade, the Queen Bee. And I'm going to use it for my eye and for my face. This looks so nice. I'm not gonna lie, I do love the Rare Beauty blushes, but I hate that they're so fucking intense that I have to go so lightly when I'm applying it. I love the end result, but I hate that for a second I get freaked out that I've applied too much. So I always end up with a huge dab on my hand, but whatever, it's just a thought. So to finish the eyes, I'm going to be using the Bite Beauty mascara at the top and the Tarte Light Camera Lashes at the bottom. It's just a nice thin coating for the bottom that I like. I don't like thick lower lashes. So right before I forget, I was about to put the lower lashes mascara, but I'm going to be using the Rem Beauty liquid eyeshadow in Science Fair. This purpley shade is so beautiful and it shines through so nicely. I'm going to put some on my hand and I'm just going to line my lower lash line with it. It's so pretty. So I lined my eyes with black because it felt like it clashed a little too much. The really bright purple with the sultry look at the top. So I used the black liner in order to unify the whole look, and it looks pretty cute. I'm gonna use the By Beauty Changemaker powder to set everything in place, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna do my lips and we should be done with this look. So whenever I go out, I typically do wear a darker lip, unless it's the bright red that I do love from Urban Decay. I'm gonna be using this lipstick from Rem Beauty in the shade Cuddly. It's almost like a nudish dark pink. I'm gonna go with this to settle everything. So I feel like this ties everything together. I would like to have something lighter on the lips, maybe, but I haven't bought a lipstick in so long that I honestly couldn't find anything that would tie better than this lip. It is a bit grungy, but I'm still okay with it because the purple still lights everything up. So I'm actually gonna fix my hair a little bit and show you guys the final look. So this is the final look. I recently dyed my hair pink and my curly hair is still a bit mad at me, but I'm still a fan. I do like how this looks. I feel like it gives it kind of like a fun twist having that purple at the bottom. It transforms that neutral look into something more lively. So you guys, this is what the final look ended up being like. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to sit down with you guys and do makeup. It honestly felt therapeutic for me. I haven't done makeup in such a long time. It was just a very busy time in my life. I was working a lot, studying a lot, and I moved back with my parents, which was a whole lot of change. So my whole life is in a room and in a storage room right now, so that's something. But it's nice to be back. It's nice to film and do makeup. I didn't know that I miss it as much as I feel as I feel good now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below anything you'd like me to try. If you have any lip recommendations, I really like that. I haven't spent money. I haven't bought anything lately, especially lipsticks. I'm very picky with choosing lipsticks, especially since I have so many. It's funny because the last group of lipsticks that I bought have been very neutral and very like this same tonality, and I have like 8 different ones, yet I don't have in any other range. So if you have any lipstick that you love right now, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to see more, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.